Good morning, Night City. What is happening? Welcome back to V's Legend. You've caught me in the middle of a contract, which is not going too well. I have to neutralise someone without raising the alarm. Only problem is the back door that would get me in quiet is not accessible from here. Or it's accessible, but I can't open it. It requires more technical skill than I have. So the guy that I'm meant to be capping is down here. He's in that office there. There he's there. So I'm meant to neutralise this guy. But I don't think this is going to go through this window. And it would still raise the alarm. So the easy way to get into this guy is here. But as you can see, not got enough tech ability. I could just walk in the front door. Nobody really cares, but it's when I get to here. I'm not going to be able to get behind the bar. We've got this guy here who's watching. That back area will be hostile, guaranteed. So neutralising them's not the hard part. Doing it without anybody seeing is. I could hack him if I was a netrunner, but I'm not. Do I just go blade hole? Because I've no way of distracting these guys. Wonder if going behind here triggers anything. Yeah, it does. Triggers now.
There?
No, yep.
Answer
Whoops.
me.
Whoops. Sorry, guys. I'll just walk away. Yeah. Well, you know what?
Eres un putito.
I am, yes.
Haré de que ardas en el infierno.
Oh, finishers galore. Who's next? What a neurotoxin knife. They sometimes come in handy. Oh, another finisher. And down she goes. Is that broken? Yeah, there we go. That'll give me some components. Last guy.
No te vas a salir con la tuya. Vas a ver.
I'll get grief for not doing it clean.
And you will know I am the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you. And thus Darubobare came to know the Lord's wrath through his humble servant.
Yep. Right, to Dogtown we go. I'm looking for a fast travel point, but I'm not seeing one, so I guess we're just gonna have to ride there. Let's go. Because I want the... This is the one I'm tracking in it, yeah. I want the relic abilities for the end game, so... Have I just... I was gonna say... Oh no, there is, yeah. This here. Damn it. Yeah, right, okay. I like to do these as I pass them just because they're usually fun and I can get away with killing everyone. That sounds sick. But this game, you kind of want to use your skills. So here we go. Suspected organised crime activity. Who's first?
What?
He's dead. Give me his shit. Alright, okay, don't then.
¡No tengo munición! ¡Un segundo! ¡Fuck yeah!
Oh!
Open wide!
You first. Sit. Who is next?
Go! From this side!
Ooh, Shinobi skill shard. I'll take that. Oh,
¡Es nuestro momento de brillar!
he dead.
¡Estoy recargando!
Who's next? You.
Talking with this!
Take your components. Take your components. There is somebody still alive here. Here. Don't know who they are.
¡Puta idea de con quién te estás metiendo!
Oh. Sit down. Now, have I left anything good behind? Decent sight for a gun if I was going to use it. Yeah. Oh, wait, don't leave behind the components. What's that? Whatever it is, it's not going to be as good as what I've got. Yeah, that was good. Nice. Nice. Do I really need that? Well, that was an easy cleanup. There's another neurotoxin knife. See these? See if you can get these. And you've been leveling up blades. In fact, let's go ahead and equip it now. So I have this knife, which is a tier 4 knife, but the neurotoxin knife is gonna give me headshot damage, bleeding chance, poison chance. That's savage. That's the other neurotoxin knife I've got, but I think this one is actually a little bit better. Yeah, these things are absolutely brutal. You can do a whole lot of damage with one of these. And that'll be that job finished. Those guys are probably coming for me. Ooh. Ooh. Actually, whoa, 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 whoa. There is Exactly what I was looking for there. Let's do a wee fast travel to get closer, because it's boring for you guys to watch me driving through the city. As much as I enjoy it, it's actually quite therapeutic. Are you telling me there's not actually a fast travel point near the Dogtown border? Fantastic. Oh well, you guys are gonna have to enjoy me driving through the city. Whoops. I'm sorry. Let's go, let's go, let's go. One thing they did add to this was they added cars with guns. Now, I don't have any yet. You have to do missions for Mr. Hands. Is it Mr. Hands? No. It's El Capitan. Do missions for El Capitan to pick up specific rides, like rare rides that he wants, and you take them to chop shops. His chop shops, obviously. And he will give you access to new cars on the Autofixer website. And once you've done that, once you've done enough of them for him, you unlock a tier of vehicle that's got weapons. So they can have I think they only have like guns on them. I don't think you can get missiles. I might be wrong, but I've only used one of them in the game. And to be honest, the car combat wasn't that great. It's not built for that. It's a nice addition. It's cool. Don't get me wrong, I'm not dissing them for adding it, but to me it's not designed for that. It's just a nice bonus to be able to blast people from your car without actually having to blast people from your car. There we go, that'll do. Screw it. Right. So this is where we're to meet Songbird. These are bar guests.
No can do.
They are one of the other factions in the game, but they were added for the Phantom Liberty DLC. So you know how we've seen like the Valentinos and things like that have their own bits of the city, the Tiger Claws and stuff. Bar guests run this section. They run Dogtown. No other gangs really operate in Dogtown.
The usual implant boxes, Zeta Tech.
Be careful.
They come empty, leave full.
Dog eat dog. Look for Songbird. Where's Songbird?
Ah!
Uh-oh.
Fucking do it!
Something messing with us.
What the? It's like someone shoved my head in a place.
You're gonna be okay. Breathe deep. Count to 10. Recite a mantra. Whatever brings calm helps you stabilize. Your nervous system took a big hit. Broke down. Racing heart, cold sweat. It'll pass.
Fucking hope so.
I know about the bomb ticking in your head. If I could disarm it now, I would in a heartbeat. You'll feel better any second now.
V, something stinks here. Think she's fucking with the relic. How in the...
All true, Johnny. But don't you fret. They're both safe.
Nah, fuck
Both
off.
of us on the biochip protocol at once can trigger shocks for V, like you just saw now. Gotta cut you off.
What
For your safety, for V's safety.
Oh, so she's put herself on the biochip, but she's also kicked. She's not kicked Johnny out, but she's pushed him to the background.
Had to mute him for now. He hears you fine, just can't talk back.
Starting to put two and two together. You gotta be a net runner. Damn good one at that.
Guilt is charged. Hopped on the Relic's cognitive protocol to dial in. I see and hear what you do. Just now, I am on board Space Force One, sitting right across from Rosalind Myers, President of the new United States of America.
You can kind of see through her now.
Fuck.
to give you the idea that she's just as
You're not
much a ghost
joking.
as Johnny.
Dead serious, yes. The plane's been hacked. Trajectory set for Night City. They'll bring us down to Dogtown soon. Our comms are down, most likely jammed. The relic was my only option. Right now, you're our one contact on the ground.
Plane got hacked, right? You're a runner. Can't override?
I could. All I need is 24 hours, the right setup, and a bottomless pot of coffee. None of that's available just now.
How do I help and how much time we got?
Too little to avoid landing in Dogtown. Likely enough to minimize losses, save some folks. That's where you come in, V. The President's life, her safety, that's your top priority.
You want me to
She'll
save the
survive
president?
landing. Dogtown, not so sure. You'll need to get her out of the plane before anyone else does.
Anyone else? Specifically, meaning you expecting company?
Kurt
Yep.
Hansen, Dogtown's commander-in-chief. Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. He couldn't have netjacked the plane on his own, meaning Washington's got a mole problem. That one will need solving later.
Said you could help me. That the plain truth?
Just got a taste of my abilities, I believe. There's more. I can cure you. Once and for all.
Can't know how much I'd really love to believe you, but...
I know, V. You've hit a dead end. Nowhere to turn. Been there. Believe me. Consider this, an advance. Your relic's crowded with clusters of corrupted data. I'm dumping that. Making room for stuff that'll actually be handy.
Such as...
Some pre-Militech combat stuff. It's just lying around, gathering dust.
So, the relic offers access to powerful new abilities for the cyberware. So this was part of the DLC. They revamped all of the skill trees. I miss some of the old abilities. There used to be one called Cold Blood that used to stack really well with handguns, which made like a gunslinging handgun build really, really viable and really, really cool. But they took all of that out when they rejigged the combat trees, rejigged the perk trees. But they did add this. Jailbreak gives you mantis blades. Emergency cloaking syncs with your optical camo. And then you get vulnerability analytics, which is the one that I want. So vulnerability analytics gives me a sweet spot on the enemy. You might not be able to see it in that small graphic window, but there are small boxes appearing on the enemies where they're vulnerable. If you hit them, you can cause an EMP blast from their cyberware. So you can shoot it, but obviously you can also cut it. And the way you do this, well, we can activate this because Songbirds gave us the ability just now. She's gave us this one for free. But to activate all of these, you're gonna have to go through Dogtown and look for secret caches that have all of this on all of the relic tech in it. They're specifically marked. They're like small cache points that give you relic points specifically. So you can't earn relic points by leveling up. The only way you get these is by finding these caches and downloading them. So the next one we're going to activate is we'll get machine learning because that'll only cost 1. Then we'll get 3 to get jailbreak. And then we'll do spatial mapping because it's we'd use the mantis blades. We have mantis blades attached. Nothing else is really worth it for our build. Although, if you're experimenting, this one's actually really good if you're playing as a stealthy character. Improving your optical camo so that it has like if you've ever played Skyrim or one of Bethesda's games, there's usually like a stealth mechanic in it where if you crouch, enemies lose sight of you. That's what emergency cloaking does. And sensory protocol and you can exit out of combat with that. So if you do turn a corner and get discovered, you can just disappear again. It's actually brilliant. Might be overpowered, not sure. Okay.
Feel a tingling in my fingertips. Kinda nice, actually.
Oh, it goes a lot further than tingling, trust me. Now listen, what I gave you is a skeleton soft, but the firmware's fancy. It'll learn, grow with you. It'll improve if you feed it data. Combat analyses, logs of legendary ops. Shit that make the NCPD piss its boots. Look around Dogtown.
Here you go.
Gotta get there first.
Main entrance is a no-go. You don't have an entry pass, and I don't have time to produce a fake. You'll slip in the back way, quiet as you can. We really don't need anyone spotting you, scanning you.
Guess so. After you.
I'll be right beside you, as much as I can. Garage. There, past the fence. See it? Smugglers used to use it. Now it's your turn. Try to sneak in. Maybe distract the guards. I don't know, something.
I don't really do sneak in. I think I can just sneak past her though. Yeah, I don't think she'll see me. If she does turn round, bummer for her, she's dead. And that stops them from
Great.
coming in
Now
after
where
me.
you go. Look for a net access point. Jack in that, and I'll be able to help you.
Boom.
You should be one level lower. Eyes peeled. Look for a way down.
What's in that? Anything? Doesn't look like it. This is where we'll get another one of our in-game guns as well, so it's actually, I think it's called Her Majesty.
Now, look for a maintenance room. Bet anything you'll find a power source inside.
Whoops. Thought I was falling into a void there.
Got an access point, but no power.
See if you can restore it. It's the only way it can be of any use to you.
What have we got here? Tier 4 item components, quick hack components, don't need them. There's a way to restore power from down here, I think? Is it down here? Yeah, there we go. This is one.
Turn something on.
Yay, lights. Now we can actually
Nice
see.
V. Exactly what we need.
Okay, we're up.
Perfect. Breaching systems now. Ancient, no, proto-ancient protocols. Largely corrupted data. Give me a sec. Need to ping one of our SATs. Let's see which active Dogtown network links to this infrastructure. And putting in a back door. Ready to roll.
Boom. So the reason we can see Songbird is because she's given herself...
Hang on.
She's basically printed
Okay.
herself onto the
Relic
relic.
hack first. Then you slap the muzzle on Johnny. Now you bring some pile of scrap metal back to life. Serious trickery all. Who taught you?
B, I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. Trained under the best peeps in the biz. And they took me on because around age 13, I got the local Ripper to sell me a beatable deck. Barely left in it since. I got noticed. The rest is history.
Got a feeling story's incomplete. Likely longer. More twisted.
Might be.
So she's now my ghost on the relic.
Apologize upfront for the query, but I gotta ask. Konpeki Plaza heist. Why?
Had a friend. We worked together. Gig was important to him. And he
He was important to you. He Didn't make it.
He did not.
Having dash does help, but honestly, it's no biggie if you don't.
What the?
Ouch.
You alive?
Think so.
So, what have we got here? That'll do. Give me some components.
You need to hang tight for a sec. By the way, must have gotten old by now. Hauling a faded rocker boy around. Strikes me as tiring.
Not a Silverhand fan, are you?
Please. Samurai was done by their second album.
Johnny will not like that. Some of this stuff is just in case you didn't get, because you can load up you can start the DLC from the main menu basically without having played any of the story, so there's a chance that you could appear here with a character that's leveled, but you'll have to pick their stats.
V? President Myers wishes you the best of luck.
How's she doing?
Awful nice of you to ask. I laid out the details of our plan. Typical Rosalind. Keep me apprised, she says calmly. Just sitting there, sipping her gin, looking through her agenda, postponing meets. Woman's unshakable.
Yeah, so if you started the game from the main menu and you've got your pre-prepared character, you might not have weapons, so that body's there to give you something to at least start.
Part is the city side metro, huh? Reminds me of when I was starting out. I'd look for places like this. Set up a power bypass, jack in, essentially steal my way onto the net. Grab the riskiest gigs I could find, learning as I went. The hard way, usually. But sometimes, a few times, I really pulled off coups.
Anything I'd find on BBS gossip feeds?
Biotechnica in 63 or 4. Fermentation facility in Oregon, off the grid hack. Sound familiar?
Yeah. Sensing a buzzer.
But you're nowhere near impressed.
No. This is my impressed face.
I don't have the Netrunner thingy to be fanboying her, because I've got no hacks. I think there is more junk somewhere that you can use, you can pick up. I don't need it. Having Byakko is...
Elevator. Hop in. I'll do the rest. You'll be in Dogtown in a minute. Try to steer clear of Hansen's goons.
Speaking of Kurt Hansen, what else do you know about him?
Hansen was an officer. Militech. Tail end of the Unification War, his unit was tasked with taking Night City. They managed to secure a foothold in the southmost pocket and stuck around. Refused to demobilize, laid down their weapons, founded Dogtown instead.
Traded one conflict for another, basically.
Hot or cold, no better way to make a buck than war.
So Night City doesn't officially come under the presidency or the North United States. Since 3's the lowest your stats can be at the start of the game, you would always be able to open this. You don't have to have put any
Up the stairs,
perks
through
in it.
storage. You should pop into the market.
An old piece of military shit.
Get your ammo, assault rifle, tactical gear. Too tame? Scare what we got in the bag.
Boom. Now we're in. Levels, levels, levels. Let's start getting tech. Probably tech, because I've been short of a few tech challenges. And I'll acquire that as well. Because the armor will come in handy, believe me.
Fucking manual, maintenance accessories and supplies, all included.
Preen collection.
While it's hot.
Ain't scared something will go off on its own?
I'm jacked into all of them. Feedback loop, cohesive connections, and all that. Chill.
Got you.
All of these are your peripheries. Not afraid of an overload?
Me? Afraid? No, wait. Maybe. Anywho, don't want the gear to get cold now, do we? Hey, check out this bad boy. Rostovich DB2 Satara. The word is, this tube named Brick owned it.
Where'd you get that piece?
Hey, a good dealer never reveals their sources. I'm all about the lost, the found, and the kinky. Make all your lethal dreams come true.
If you missed iconic guns earlier in the game, this guy will have them. So that is Order, which was Brick's gun. Butcher's Cleaver, I've clearly missed that. Apparition, I never missed that. Lizzie must be one of the Lizzie's guns. And then there's Errata. Ooh. Errata looks like a good one as well. Obviously, if you did get these guns earlier, you won't find duplicates here. This is purely for the stuff that you might have missed. But it is really handy because it means you can just come here and basically grab all this stuff. Do I want... That sounds quite good because it's got the same leap. But it doesn't give you the chance. It does have armor penetration and it has a higher... I'm torn. Plus, that's an iconic. And I can't afford it. Let's give it a bash. We will sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell the crowbar. What's equipped? One of these is equipped, isn't it? The Neuro. It's that one that's equipped, so we can sell that. Sell that. And that. Just to make some room in here as well. Get rid of you guys. I'm gonna need to upgrade this, so I'm probably gonna break those down. Give me a second. We will disassemble as well. What do I have iconic? Right, that's fine. Nothing else is iconic here. I don't think you can break down iconic guns, but I'd hate to do it by mistake. Do I have enough now to do an upgrade? Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, I do. There we go. Pistol or... Yeah, pistol probably. Because I'm going to have to use it for now. Nice. I'll do. Tier 4 iconic. I don't think I'll have enough. Yeah, I don't have enough to do anything else. That's fine. That's good though. Gonna swap that out for this and put... It's already got a suppressor on it, so that's excellent. Don't need to put a sight on it though. Fantastic. There we go. What are we at time-wise?
This is
35
Kurt
minutes.
Hansen. If you're hearing this, you've come to the right place. NCPD, gang wars, not in Dogtown. Taxes, who the fuck needs them? In Dogtown, I keep your business safe, as long as you abide by my rules. Sound fair to you? I thought so. Good.
And now you've met Kurt Hansen. Right, we're going to chop this one here, and when we come back in the next episode, we'll push on and try and get to the president. I'm quite happy now that I've got a new weapon to try out. We'll give it a go, see if it makes any difference. If it doesn't, we can always go back to Byakko, but I'd like to at least give it a shot. Thanks for joining me, guys. You take care, and I'll see you back on the main streets of Night City real soon. Thanks, and bye for now.